looks like they're pushing this side. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, it's gonna be one of those games. If there's helicopters over here, we're gonna lose. These guys aren't equipped to deal with that. I'm expecting to see at least one Dark Hawk or Silent Hawk, whatever the fuck they call it. Doesn't mean there isn't one over here though. SHORAD, short range air defense. Mostly to fight helicopters. So, SHOR, short. Or sorry, SHO, short, RA, range. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. SHO for short. RA for range? No, R for range and then A for air defense? What the fuck? Half an acronym. I just had to do the math real quick in my head on that one. Alright. They're at least not doing the heli spam yet. And it might be flooding points. This is gonna hurt, but we're doing it anyway. Yeah, short, SHO for short, R for range, and then AD for air defense. So it's half an acronym, basically. Half of it's an acronym.
Транспорт на связи. Т-80 готов.
This guy's doing the flank thing, but he's not even covering the flank. Let's see. That's gonna get through. Yeah. Dude, the E-Eagle is fine. The EX is fine. 2 missiles are fine. He doesn't need 4. I killed an S-300 once. Yeah. SHORAD.
Т-80 на связи. Уже еду. Сами не летаем и другим не даем. ПВО, докладываю. Транспорт заказывали? Громко и четко.
It's one of these guys. Please kill it.
Транспорт здесь. Выдвигаемся. Коробочка на приеме. Пути. Куда вас довести? Куда вас доставить? Мы в бою, транспорт слушай. Давайте сзади. Транспорт здесь, ведем бой.
Time to run away.
Прием. Кто здесь? ПВО ждет цели. Есть контакт. Здесь жарко. Куда вас доставить? Транспорт, слушаю. Заводи мотор.
Helicopters are going to be on me any second now.
Транспорт ждет приказа. Двигаюсь к точке. Уже еду. Пути. Транспорт в бою, жду приказа. Транспорт заказывали? ПВО, слушай. Поехали, мостом заведем. Транспорт здесь. Транспорт на поле боя. Транспорт здесь, ведем бой. Принял.
Dude, move. Move.
Уже в пути.
It's running into the building. It literally ran in the building for like a solid 30 seconds there.
Двигаемся.
Maybe not 30. 5, but still. I was life and death right there.
Назад, назад. Сближаемся.
And this is why I wish I had a Panzer, because this is obviously the play over here. I have a shitty Panzer.
Я уж думал, нас забыли. Противовоздушная оборона. Докладываю. Да. ПВО на связи. Да, командир. Транспорт заказан.
Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't fucking keep it moving. God damn it.
Едем.
It's gonna die. That was misplay.
Здесь. Транспорт.
One ran into a building, one misplay.
Т-80, слушай. Противовоздушная оборона здесь. Прием. Кто здесь? Аллигатор на связи. Т-80 дождался своего часа. Сделаю. Педаль в пол. Противовоздушная оборона. Слушай. ПВО, слушай. Громко и четко.
I need that to come up here.
Понял. ПВО, докладываю. Работает. Т-80 на марше. Т-80 готов. Противовоздушная оборона. Докладываю. Штурмуем позицию. Да. Уже в пути. Я уж думал, нас забыли.
Get him. We need revenge.
Вперед. Быстрее. Выполняю. Противовоздушная оборона. На приеме. Выдвигаюсь. Экипаж готов. Понял, прием. Да. Да, командир.
Okay, good job, fellas. Good job. Good job. All right, let's go home.
Коробочка на приеме. Сами не летаем и другим не даем. Транспорт здесь. ПВО на связи. Вперед! Танки грязи не боятся. Мехвод, реверс. Погнали! Снабжение заказывали? Ладно, двигаемся аккуратно. Т-80 вызывали? Т-80 готов к работе.
Where'd those other 2 shots go?
ПВО ждет цели. Т-80
Oh, we have nobody with radar on to intercept. Fantastic. That's fantastic. They literally just landed and attack them, so that's fucking crazy. There's not a single S300 back here with radar on, dude. Oh my god. Okay, come on. Every single one of these pushes that I do are going to die. That guy's 936. Elo means nothing. Elo means nothing. Jesus, dude.
Логистика здесь. Стрелять во все, что движется. Противовоздушная оборона здесь. Назад! Выдвигаемся. Принял. Выдвигаемся. Логистика готова. Сами не летаем и другим не даем. Транспорт ждет приказов. Тактический грузовик готов к перевозке. Уничтожать все, что движется. Едем назад. ПВО, докладываю. Снабжение заказывали?
Yeah, both of them. Nice. There we go.
Давай прокатимся. Приказ понял, выезжаем. Камов на
I
связи.
wonder.
Грузовик снабжения под огнем! Координаты принял. Траектория полета.
Can I help out a little bit like this?
Экипаж готов.
Never mind. I can't.
Ухожу на нули. Армейская авиация слушает. Танки грязи не боятся. Кому нужны припасы? ПВО ждет цели. Да, командир. Мы переезжаем. Поехали, мостом заведем. Грузовой автомобиль готов. Ложимся на новый курс. Заходим на полученную цель. Прием. Кто здесь? Заходим на проход с бомбами. Т-90 готов. Транспорт снабжения горит! Т-90 вызывали? Прием. Уже еду. Грузовик снабжения готов к транспортировке. Куда вас довезти? Владимир, слушай. Отступаем. Я слушаю. Ведем бой. Коробочку. Транспорт на связи. Под огнем. Боевая готовность, экипаж. 90-ик на проводе. ПВО на связи. Тора. Т-90 нормально. Пехот, ветер. Звони мотор. В атаку! Транспорт, слушай. Давай в сторону. Педаль в пол. Понял. Выдвигаемся. Новая точка получена.
God damn. Oh, would you look at that?
Воздушная оборона. Докладываю. Экипаж готов. Есть. Вступить в бой при виде противника. Контакт! Контакт! Тяжелый транспорт здесь. Куда вас доставить? Фокус на цель. Пути. Двигаюсь к точке. приеме. Огонь и маневр. Принял, охотимся. Т-90 готов к работе. Транспорт на связи.
Stop running into the buildings! I told you to go over here. Go that way. Go that way. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot to smoke him. Fuck.
Камов на приеме. Т-90 на связи. Ладно, двигаемся аккуратно.
That's dead too.
Ракетные сани на рельсах.
That's fucking dead.
Подай газку. Нам пора.
This guy's using grads and not moving them. Oh my god.
Поехали, потом заедем. Принял, выдвигаемся.
I thought Tarkov was gonna give me a brain aneurysm. No, it's this game. It's people being unable to play this game.
Выдвигаемся. Да. Камов слушает. Заводи мотор.
There's 5 people in this game. So what? This is 1. No, 1. Still 1, 2. Me. 4.
Камов на приеме. Поехали. Коробочка на приеме.
Oh. Nope. Still 4. Where's Wanderer? These? In the middle of the field back here? Oh boy. Thank God he's got 3 Malkas.
Громко и четко. Перехват, на дорогу.
This is gonna do nothing. I think he's doing this so that he can intercept something, but it's actually right in front of a tree line, so you know what? It's not gonna do anything, so we're taking his supplies.
Логистика здесь. Приказ понял, выезжай.
Nice. Hit it. There you go.
Я уж думал, нас забыли. Логистика готова. Пути. Аллигатор на связи. Т-90 слушает. Транспорт заказывали? Кому нужны припасы? Транспорт здесь. Зенитчики слушают. Специалисты по противовоздушной обороне готовы. Зенитчики на приеме. Т-90 на связи. Зенитки слушаю. ПВО слушает. Т-90 готов. Коробочка на приеме. Противовоздушная оборона, слушаю. Коробочка на приеме. Противовоздушная оборона на приеме. Противовоздушная оборона докладывает. Ведем бой. Громко и четко. Прием. То есть назад, назад. 90-ик на проводе. ПВО слушает. Ведем бой. Заводи мотор. Танки грязи не боятся. Громко и четко. Да. Т-90 на связи. Сделаю. Выдвигаемся. Работаем.
See that? That's bait.
Нужно сбить вертолет? Зенитчики слушают. Армейская авиация слушает. Т-90 готов к работе. Пути. Противовоздушная оборона. Докладываю. Приказ понял. Едем. Коробочка на приеме. Выдвигаемся. Уже еду. Двигаюсь к точке. Приказ понял. Выезжаем. Транспорт, слушаю. Привет. Задний ход. ПВО на связи, вы в бою. Куда вас довезти? Выполняю. Громко и четко. Транспорт заказывали? Танки грязи не боятся. Транспорт здесь. Транспорт ждет приказа. Здесь жарко. Куда вас доставить? ПВО на
I
связи.
forgot that doesn't have smoke.
Куда вас довезти? Я уж думал, нас забыли. Экипаж готов. 90-ик на проводе. Транспорт на связи. Допусти дым.
Why did you smoke? What the fuck?
Транспорт, слушаю. Куда вас доставить?
No. Just go this way. Go this way.
Принял. Выдвигаемся.
Come on.
Выдвигаемся. Приказ понял. Едем. Куда вас довезти? Да, командир. Камов на связи. Двигаюсь к точке. Транспорт здесь. Понял, принял. Т-80 слушает. Прием. Кто здесь?
This guy's got all these tanks. There's no way he doesn't feel that, right? There's no way he's not able to stop that, right?
Запускай машину.
With all those tanks, there's no way, right?
Логистика готова. Я уж думал, нас забыли. Т-90 вызывали? Т-90 слушает. Понял. Транспорт, слушаю. Заводи мотор.
That's bait. See that? That's bait.
Т-90 на связи. Задний ход. Следим за небом. Выполняю. Вертушки здесь. Пути. Грузовик снабжения готов к транспортировке. Дорога наш дом. Армейская авиация слушает. Приказ понял, выезжаем. Транспорт ждет приказа. Транспорт на связи. Транспорт заказывали? Уже еду. Заводи мотор.
They can heal all they want. The only thing is, the only thing I wanted to see is what they did. That's it. All I wanted to see is what they did. Did they bring in planes? Did they bring in helicopters? It seemed like they kind of didn't do anything, which is exactly the best case scenario, because if they fully do nothing, if they actually do nothing, usually if it's like the first contact and they do nothing, then it's probably a plane or something, or they just didn't have the points to call that plane in or to call those helicopters in. But now that was a fully, they wanted to do helicopters and they wanted to sit there and hold it. That's the best case scenario, because when the push comes to shove in, I don't know, 10 minutes here, when I'm going to come and take that point, I know that's what he's going to do. It's very likely that's what he's going to do.
Снабжение заказывали.
So then I'm going to be able to take that point.
Свистун здесь. Работаем. Тактический грузовик готов к перевозке. Аллигатор на связи. Кому нужны припасы? Как ракетные сани на рельсах.
But I'm going to go this way. I'm going to help this guy for now.
Логистика здесь. Поддай газку. Принял. Подвигаемся. Уже в пути. Приказ понял. Выезжаем. Летим на ППМ. На подходе к заданной цели. Т-80 готов к работе. Живы здесь. Тяжелый транспорт здесь. Танки грязи не боятся. Принял. Я уж думал, нас забыли. Двигаюсь к точке. Да, командир.
Again, guys, this is doing nothing sitting in that tree line like that. Doing nothing. So pay attention to that when you guys are playing.
Транспорт ждет приказа. Тяжелый транспорт здесь. Транспорт на связи. Громко и четко.
See that? That's bait.
Транспорт на связи. БМП слушает.
Come on. Thank you.
Выдвигаюсь. Принял. Выдвигаюсь.
Армейская авиация слушает.
Снабжение заказывали? Стрелять во все, что движется. Приказ понял. Едем. Вижу контакт. Да.
Камов слушает.
Грузовой автомобиль готов. Боевая машина пехоты здесь. Т-90 готов. 90-ик на проводе. Тактический грузовик готов к перевозке. Уже еду. Штурмуем позицию. Транспорт заказывали? Я уж думал, нас забыли. Есть! Вступить в бой при виде противника. Двигаюсь к точке. Логистика готова. Т-80 вызывали? Приказ понял, выезжаем. Транспорт здесь. Все, не отвлекай меня. Боевая машина пехоты на связи. Огонь по цели. Выдвигаемся. Куда вас завести? Транспорт, слушаю. Экипаж готов. Транспорт на связи. Заводи мотор. Громко и четко. Транспорт на связи. Под огнем вы. Куда вас доставить? Коробочка на приеме. БМП на связи. Коробочка на приеме. Т-90 на связи. Ведем бой. Пускай дымы. Т-80 дождался своего часа. Кому нужны припасы? Т-90 готов продолжить бой. Транспорт снабжения в бою. Т-90 слушает. Даю назад. Уже еду.
Pretty good flank. Almost a pretty good flank. Almost. Almost.
Принял.
See if I can
Выдвигаюсь.
get these out of here alive.
Заднюю. Транспорт здесь.
I'll sacrifice the T-15s for these.
Да, командир. Пойдем по черному. Пути. Двигаюсь к точке. Транспорт ждет приказа. Приказ понял. Едем. Приказ понял. Выезжаем. Заводи мотор. Куда вас доставить? Выдвигаемся. Прижмем их. Куда вас завезти? Транспорт заказывали? Транспорт, слушай. Огонь на подавление. Принял.
All right, bit of a fail. Bit of a fail
Т-90 готов к работе.
on the whole T-15 thing. And my teammates, all their tanks are gone. He was not able to use those, unfortunately. Unfortunate. Oh, very unfortunate. Very, 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 very unfortunate.
Камов на связи.
All right, let's see what we can survive with here.
Логистика здесь. Снабжение заказывали? Поехали. Прием.
I'm gonna need to hope that this is enough to get this to move.
Назад, назад. Выдвигайся. Танки грязи не боятся. Тяжелый транспорт здесь. Задний ход. Отступаем.
It, in fact, was not. Unfortunate. All right, goodbye.
Логистика готова. Экипаж готов.
All right, not gonna be able to help.
Логистика здесь. ПВО ждет целей. Танки грязи не боятся.
All right, get on the points, guys. Okay.
Погнали.
Oh no.
Поехали.
Not difficult.
Логистика готова.
Don't turn around.
Запускай машину. Сделано. Громко и четко. Да, командир. Задний ход. Т-90 на связи. Коля-понял. Т-90 готов. 90 на проводе. Сами не летаем и другим не даем.
Камов на приеме.
Снабжение заказывали? Т-80 готов.
Армейская авиация слушает.
Patch ran in the clutch. God damn it.
Тяжелый транспорт здесь. Да, командир. Кому нужны припасы? Вперед! Логистика готова. Пути! Тяжелый транспорт здесь.
Might
Вот, слушай.
be able to do something here. Nope. All right, you guys just back up.
Снабжение заказывали?
Oh, thank God you got those two smirches, though. Thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate you.
Вертушки на приеме.
Логистика здесь. Т-90 готов к работе. Двигаюсь к точке.
Вертушки здесь.
Уже еду. Пути. Поехали.
The only thing that should be happening with those smirches is countering their artillery. That's the only thing you should be doing.
Уже в пути.
Sorry, and Sam's as well.
Тяжелый транспорт здесь.
If we were doing airborne, but for some reason nobody's doing airborne.
Прием. Тысяч.
Seemingly nobody, at least. We need to see if we can get up there and get on that point. Maybe this one too. I'm not gonna have a Panzer up here in time.
Да. Принял. Выдвигаемся.
But luckily I was prepped, so this is gonna be my one. This is gonna be
Экипаж готов.
my two. One.
Выдвигаемся. Прием. Тысяч.
Alright, they're gonna hold that. He might not hold that. Let's see what happens.
ПВО, докладываю. Да, командир.
Alright, no, better idea, I take this. Better idea, I take this.
Прием.
Let's see what happens.
Т-90.
They might not hold that either. Alright, I'm gonna have to split.
ПВО ждет цели. Коробочка на приеме. Работает.
Даем ходу.
Уничтожить врага.
That's a nuke.
Грязи не боятся. Я уж думал, нас понял. Сами не летаем и другим не даем.
Армейская авиация слушает.
Громко и четко. Запускай машину.
Камов на приеме.
Т-90 готов. Принял. Коробочка на приеме. Т-90 готов к работе. Экипаж готов. Понял, принял. Прием. Кто здесь? Т-90 на связи. Т-90 слушает. Поехали. Погнали. Сделаю. Привет.
That was their entire play.
Противовоздушная оборона. Слушай.
Координаты принял, выдвигаю.
Исход.
They're gonna try and sneak it out there at the end.
Да, командир.
So remember what I was saying before about, like, there's not a whole lot that can stop 5 people that are committed to one thing? That's that kind of thing. If I hadn't have done
На новую позицию.
this,
Т-80 слушай.
we would not have won this game.
Что?
Literally just me doing that, we would not have won this game.
Т-80 готов к работе.
Just me alone on that. Not even including my teammate over here trying to contest them so that that guy was distracted. But literally, if I hadn't have done that, just putting my tanks there to hold those points, we would have lost. Jesus Christ, bro. Ugh. I'm gonna keep these. I was thinking about getting rid of these, but the thing is, if I hadn't had so many of those Abrams to deal with, I would have pushed with these and it would have been fine. If it's a lighter deck, these will do great. So having these here is pretty good for the flexibility of the deck. Realistically, like, this is kind of all you need here, and they're as expensive as a tank. So that's probably all she wrote there. That's probably fine. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that, I think. I wish I'd use these more often because it would have been better to spot from further away and have my ATGMs do a bunch of the work. On the tanks, the tank ATGMs and the T-15 ATGMs. Otherwise, I don't think I would have done a single thing differently. If I was left alone a little bit more, then maybe I would have brought a Taz and I would have nuked that right side with it before I crossed. Yeah, I think that's the only thing. So yeah, I got rid of the Armada. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth the cost. It's still solid bait. But generally speaking, all things considered, with the way that I play my tanks, whatever would have killed these tanks is the same thing that would have killed that, because it would either have been stuck in the open, killed by artillery that I didn't notice a drone or recon or something, or I would have lost all my SHORAD, or a bomber that was able to get through, something like that. Like anything that would have killed these other or disabled these other tanks would still do the same thing to that Armada. So it's not worth it to take up that much room in my deck and to, you know, just to have it. Now, can I do this? Oh, I can. Yeah, that's way better. I love these BVMs, man. I fucking love them. They are Shoras, but better. Oh, they absolutely are Shoras, but better. That's good to know. Now, they don't have the 30% ECM. They don't get the 30% ECM. Twin Armadas work great at probing enemy positions and retreating. You know what also works great? Exactly what I used there. And they're a hell of a lot less expensive. You saw me do that. I literally was the front line at that. I was fighting and pushing two plus players there. Between the helicopters, the air support, the artillery, the fucking things on the ground, them pushing up with tanks. You don't need it, dude. I'm telling you, man, you don't need it. Look at the armor. It's not expensive if you don't lose it, but that's exactly what... You're not understanding what I'm saying, man. The same way that I would lose an Armada is the same way that I would lose one of my tanks, and you just saw me keep almost all of my tanks alive that entire game. And the only times that I lost it is artillery that I can't account for, or literally the entire... Like, the artillery that disabled those tanks, the T-90s, it took the entire enemy team to fill that entire runway with artillery. And to come at them, because I had to go and push, and I still killed a bunch of tanks. Like, I'm talking situationally. The situation where I lose an Armada, and I use it, is the exact same as these other tanks. And it's much cheaper, or it's much more expensive. So it's not worth it, dude. You can use the Armadas the way that you want to. That's perfectly valid. The way that I use these tanks, it's not worth it. I think that the SEP2s are equal to the Armada. So basically, you get 2 Armadas, and, you know, more or less the SEP V2s and the SEP V3s are around their Armada. Obviously, it's not the exact same, especially when you take into account the top attack missile. So there's decks like, for instance, let me just make sure I have this correct. Let's get rid of that. Fuck it, we'll put one in there. Okay, so for instance, I have this deck right here. Unfortunately, you can't, like, you're not going to be successful as a solo with this deck because you need to put so much time in on the ground. With the way that the matchmaking works these days, it will be very rare for me to be successful with this, but this is a fucking dominant deck. I don't care what I face. I could face 2 armored players with this deck. I need to play it, obviously, very, very well. I need to make sure I jockey well, and that I keep the logistics running, and I have my SHORAD up. But that is the most that I could... I can't fight more. I can't fight any more than that. And you can't say that for many of the other decks. So these SEPs are very solid. Oh yeah, also none of this is APS to allow me to be able to afford that. None of it's APS. So I have to keep track, and I have to stay on top of making sure I smoke. Major weakness is SHORAD. So probe with Bradley's, spot. Also try and do what you can to stop their artillery. Because if you play a competent Russian team, they're going to be smirching the shit out of you. Kind of like what those guys were doing. They just weren't Russians. And they weren't particularly very good. Yeah, I think this is going to be a keeper from me. But it's going to be a while until I can find a team to properly support me to be able to use it, though. It's not insane to go APS because it's going to allow me to afford this. So the things that kill tanks, these against competent players, is tanks. Because you need the tank gun to hit. Otherwise, they're going to smoke, or the APS hits the APS takes out the ATGMs. Like, the most efficient way to kill tanks is tanks. APS doesn't stop tank rounds. So if I micro efficiently, this is going to allow me to take advantage of that high AP guns that you get with the V2s and the V3s to bring down Russian tanks. And then these are basically just bait. This is spot, and it also has the strong cannon as well because it's a V2. So yeah, basically these are bait, and these are kill. I mean, but they could still do plenty. I mean, you got 500 fucking pen there on that one too, and that's 475, so they ain't no slouch. I'm sure you kill lots of tanks with Terminators. I'm sure you do. You don't kill me with Terminators. Not without a fuck ton of other stuff. Flanking me and shit. You do not do that to me. I'm sure you do it to plenty of people. Anyway, I'll clip that one. Hopefully I didn't wait too long.